Hello everybody. Today I'm going to present my wireless communication project on OFDM system where I've done a performance analysis on the synchronization methods and the PAPR reduction methods. The topics that we are going to cover today is Introduction to OFDM, why OFDM is important, the principle of the OFDM system, water filling algorithm, BER analysis, carrier frequency offset, symbol time offset, and peak to average power ratio reduction methods. So, what is OFDM? OFDM is a multi-carrier system that has gained its importance because of its ability to reduce failure rate, fading effects, and inter-symbol interference that a single carrier system suffers from. Orthogonality of the subcarriers is the key element that makes it so sought after because it ensures that the subcarriers are harmonics. As a result, when these subcarriers add up, they do not cause interference. It helps achieve a high bit rate, immunity to multipath spectral efficiency, and in this project we will further see the performance analysis with respect to BER and effect of offset and PAPR reduction. So again, why is it so important to study the OFDM system? Because of high data rate demand, it means we need to use multiple carriers, which means we need larger bandwidth. OFDM is based on the principle that the subchannels must be orthogonal so that the numerous subcarrier signals can be transmitted without interference in a tight space of frequency. OFDM is very effective for communication over channels with frequency selective fading, that is, different frequency components of the signal experience different fading. It is very difficult to handle frequency selective fading in the receiver, in which case design of the receiver is hugely complex. Instead of trying to mitigate the frequency selective fading as a whole, OFDM mitigates the problem by converting the entire frequency into a simple fading channel. The other advantage of OFDM system is that every subchannel can use modulation, any of the modulation techniques like QAM, QPSK, AWGN, and so on. OFDM is different from other frequency division multiplexing because of the need for orthogonality. It also increases spectral efficiency and reduces intercarrier interference. So, what are the components that make an OFDM system? The main components are the modulation demodulation unit in itself, guard bands, IFFT, that is inverse fast Fourier transform blocks, and cyclic prefix. So, what happens in the modulation and demodulation OF, OFDM system? So, modulation in the modulation system, as we can see here in the block diagram, the input data is first converted to n parallel data with the help of serial to parallel converters, as we can see in this block diagram. The parallel data is then modulated with the help of n carrier frequencies. These subcarrier frequencies are orthogonal to each other, and during demodulation, the modulated passband that has been created during modulation is reconverted to baseband signals using low pass filter to obtain subcarriers. Now, the next part in the OFDM system is cyclic prefix. So, what is cyclic prefix? Let us understand that. Now, let us consider a non-ideal channel that causes delay dispersion. Delay dispersion comes across as symbol interference, and each subcarrier channel overlaps. It causes intercarrier interference due to non-orthogonality. So cyclic prefix is used. So what in a cyclic prefix, the last sample of OFDM symbol is copied to front of the next symbol. It helps add cyclic prefix because extension of the OFDM symbol time period happens, which in turn helps to decode even a late appearing signal. Now, what are guard bands and why do we need them? Guard bands Guard bands are needed to overcome the issue of adjacent channel interference. Again, this happens when there is a delay at the receiver while new set of data starts coming in through the transmitter. By extending the symbol period, data becomes corrupted as the data overlaps. Hence, there is a need for guard intervals that implements padded zeros, that is, zeros are padded at the end of every symbol, or cyclic prefix or the cyclic suffix method. One of these three methods are used as guard bands.